loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like...
All right. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to Cryptcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Batman. I mean, Brian. Sorry, I forget.
And we are coming to you from inside the Comic Crypt in Eatontown, New Jersey. And we are...
Feeling batty.
A little bit after reading all this. Thank God we didn't do the whole thing.
I don't know. That would have been like a month review.
Yeah, wolf boy.
Yeah.
So we are looking at DC Finest, Batman, the Case of the Chemical Syndicate.
Which you got to wonder why they named the whole graphic novel after the first story.
It's the easiest thing to do.
That's just weird, though.
So this is early Batman. This is Detective 27 through... Hold on, because there's a lot of stuff. Because they put everything out chronologically, which I enjoy. So it's Detective 27 through Batman number 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's every detective story and Batman issue up until Batman 5.
But we're not
in chronological order.
But we're not covering all
We
that.
are not doing all of that. So what we did was we read every single detective story
Chronologically up until Batman number 1.
and then we read Batman number 1 and stopped.
Right.
So we read
like 150-ish pages.
like a third of this book,
Yeah, a third of it.
which tells you something.
Right. There's a lot.
Yeah. Impressions just off the rip. Like positive, negative. What are you thinking?
Old comics, like not the most exciting stuff, but very funny and entertaining because of time period stuff.
I didn't get, like, there's a couple phrases where it's like, haha, that's funny, but like time period stuff didn't really, like, other than like casual Asian racism, there wasn't too much where it's like, oh, that's weird, that's a time thing. Everything was like everything still translated pretty well.
Yeah, there wasn't even too much slang that got me off guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything was like, okay, this is all very easy. This was like a positive and negative experience all at once. It was somewhere in the middle where like I enjoyed reading them.
Right.
But like you said, they're super simple. You see everything coming a mile away. Things that don't need to be overwritten, things that should be expanded on are not.
Until the Joker issues happen, and then we're not explaining anything. He's just magical.
I like those Joker issues. I think those Joker issues were the best issues.
Sure, leave a little element of mystery to it.
I think they were the best written ones. And I like this characterization of the Joker. We'll get there when we talk about it. But, like, I couldn't read more than 3 of these stories at a time without nodding off.
Okay.
Like, straight up. I would read 3 and be like,
the most
I
exciting.
need to go do something else to, like, energize. No, I don't need to go take a nap. I need to just, like, I need to do a thing for 20 minutes and I can come back and read some more.
But it's interesting watching the story develop and the art develop at the same time. The art gets tighter as it goes.
100%. There is a visual difference between every issue until like they kind of settle on what Batman is.
Right.
And it's good.
Yeah.
Like you see it happen. You see the evolution of the costume happens very quickly. You see gadgets get introduced and how things are used.
And there's a lot of misconceptions like that. Like, you know, through the ages, like things get changed in translation and the retellings of stuff where it's like, all right, Batman didn't like kidnap Dick Grayson and like force him into the life.
No one did. I don't think anyone ever thought that.
I think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people like he just because you read modern experiences of reading like All Star where it's like Batman just took this kid. No, like we'll get there when we cover it. But he offers him an out. Like they do the first mission, they get Zuko, they bring him to justice. The people that murdered his parents, and then he's like, all right, kids, so what do you want to do now? Mm-hmm. Like you don't have to do this shit,
right?
And the kid's like, are you kidding? This is great. Let's keep doing this shit.
Mm-hmm. But the thing that kind of struck me the most out of these stories is how fucking chatty Batman is.
Yeah,
he is more like Nightwing. He's more like modern Nightwing than he is like Batman.
But like he didn't become the dark, brooding, like non-speaking, non-verbal Jason Todd character until Jason Todd died. That's the 90s were the late 80s
right.
was the development.
I understand
that made him so dark.
Yeah,
like in the 60s and 70s. He was Adam West,
right? I know. I'm just saying. I know there's a transition period, but it's just so stark to like sit there and read it like that.
Yeah, a large part of his history is goofy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Another thing that bothered me is like, so at the time you had to handwrite all your dialogue. You had to handwrite all the boxes, and sometimes that does not work out very well.
They were hard to read.
The words get smushed together.
Yeah.
Things get like size differences. You can see where stuff gets kind of like pushed in, and like you have to hyphenate things to bring it back
You
down.
can tell when they were rushing too, because
Yeah.
like some C's were complete circles. I'm like, that's an O.
Yeah.
Like, what are you
yeah,
doing?
there were some parts where it's like I have to read this a couple times to like see what the fuck
Same,
is going on.
same.
Yeah, so like there's misspelled words in there. Sentences don't make sense sometimes. Like yeah, it's just it wasn't great. But overall, like I said, it was a mixed experience.
Well, we got like 14 issues.
I think it was 16 stories altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Batman
like
has a bunch of
Batman is like 3 or 4 stories. I broke it up by story instead of issue because it just made more sense that way for me. So I
Okay.
think it's 16 altogether.
Well, we start with Detective 27.
May
1939.
That's old. That's
Yes,
like my
it
grandpa's
is.
age. I think that was my grandpa born. It's around that time my grandpa was born.
Certain things I've always focused on. Like I've read Batman. I've read Detective 27. I haven't read all the stuff before.
Yeah.
But Detective 27 I kind of know very well. And I always argue whenever Gordon and Batman are at odds in modern comics that like Batman's history starts in Jim Gordon's living room. You know, Bruce Wayne, the first time you see Bruce Wayne ever, the first panel on the first page, he is sitting in Jim Gordon's living room. They are friends. They are close, intimate friends.
Yep.
They are not strangers. They are not like, you know, like these there's not the kind of guy who fucks this guy's daughter on a rooftop.
Sure.
It's not, no.
Hey, Bruce, you want to come to a crime scene with me? Come on.
Right. That's what he does. He's like, hey man, you want to come along? Right? And that happens a couple times.
It happens 2 times.
Yeah, in these
2 times
issues.
it happens.
And he's like, yeah, come on.
It's like, is that legal? I don't think you're allowed to be there.
Right?
It's the 30s. It's fine. You know, I didn't know Batman started off hyphenated like Spider-Man.
Yeah, that too.
That was like, oh, interesting. Okay. The Batman. So there's a murder. That's it.
That's it. Yeah. They kill people with chemicals.
There's a murder, and Batman breaks the case by reading a contract which he got out of the hands of a thug. And he's got to go save a guy from a gas chamber. There's not much to these stories, guys, so we're just going to have to kind of roll highlights and kind of like...
Yeah, there's not a lot of meat to these stories.
Yeah, it's just like, this happened, and that's it. What struck me, so there's... The bad guy is going to kill one of the business partners. And he's going to kill him in a gas chamber. And the gas chamber is a big glass fishbowl dome that goes over the guy, and it's going to shoot gas out of the top. And Batman grabs a wrench and dives in the fishbowl. And then breaks it.
Which he could have done from the outside.
He did stuff something into the nozzle of the gas thing, which again, you could just do after you break it from the outside.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, what is this? Why? Unnecessary.
Because that gas would have filled the rest of the room eventually. No.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, just
But the window was open because he threw a criminal out of it. And then says a fitting end.
That's not
to his kind.
He doesn't.
No, he does it later because that's off the rooftop.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't kill. He kills one guy in here, and he punches an old man into an acid tank.
Yes.
And then he says a fitting end for his kind. I'm sure that guy was fine. He didn't die.
Twice.
And I will say, like, early Batman, you know, everyone thinks, like, you know, the weird side ears, and like Detective 27 has a very distinct costume, which immediately changes in the next story.
Yep.
But he has a huge brick head and a teeny tiny little turd bat on his chest. I hate those early bats. They look awful. They look really bad.
Detective 28.
Frenchie Blake.
June
Jewel
39.
Gang.
Yeah, Frenchie Blake Jewel Gang.
What I enjoy about this is Bruce gives no fucks, and he impersonates Gordon to threaten a guy for information.
Yep. Throws another guy off a roof.
Yeah.
Throws Frenchie out a window. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he really likes throwing people off roofs, vaulting them. He does some cool, like, tumbling jujitsu stuff. He did a couple things in here that I enjoyed. There's a scene where, like, the bad guys are having a meeting, and he's just hanging from a rope outside the window watching them.
Yep.
Great.
And that's, you know, Jim Gordon is a borrowed character from the Pulps.
Right.
The Whisperer, I think.
Okay.
Right? He was James Wildcat Gordon. And I have one of the old Popes. You know what he's doing? hanging on a rope outside a window, listening to criminals talk on the
Hey, look,
inside.
the tropes are the tropes, man. You do what you gotta do. He also Spider-Man's the gangsters that he doesn't murder. He ties them all up and then calls the cops.
Yeah.
And the cops come and get all the tied up guys. And he like leaves a note for them and everything. It's like,
Friendly neighborhood Batman.
Then we get the Batman meets Dr. Death.
Detective 29, July 1939.
I didn't mind this one.
This one was funny because they put an ad in the paper to talk to Batman.
This is the best thing.
Hey, Batman.
Also,
We want a parlay.
the plan, the villain's plans in most of these, that if not just gangsters doing gangster shit, are wild. Because Dr. Death has made killer pollen. And he plans to threaten all the rich people in the world. If you don't pay me, I'm going to kill you with pollen.
Batman threatens the whole group of henchmen that he's going to kill them. Like, he just says it. He's like, I'm going to kill you all.
Yes. What's even more wild about this plan is the guy goes, there's this Batman guy out there. We should probably kill him first before we do my plan because he'll try to stop me. This guy fucks himself by talking to Batman through the newspaper.
Batman talks back to them.
He does.
Through the newspaper.
Look,
which
the
is funny.
personals
But
were a valid way to talk to people back then.
But what day and age do you live in where you could just call the newspaper and tell them what to say?
In the 30s?
Like, we're going to run this past editorial? No, I told you what to say.
Yeah. This Batman guy saying he wants to go, like, fucking kill this guy? Can we do that? Yeah, that's fine.
And he uses the alias John Jones. Mm-hmm. The Martian Manhunter?
Yes. Duh. He knew.
That guy's coming. Trust you, wait.
There's a couple things I like in this issue. We find that it takes him 30 minutes to get dressed. It takes him 30 minutes to put the costume on. At this point in time, his costume is boots, a leotard, a cape, a cowl, and a belt. Because he did the math and, like, I got to be there by, like, 8 o'clock. He's like, all right, half hour to do this, half hour to get there. Got it.
I'm confused by my own notes. Which one are we on? This is Detective 29, right?
Detective 29, yeah. So he gets shot in an ambush, and he escapes. And he gets shot in the shoulder. And he goes, ah! And he climbs out of the building, no big deal. And then he goes to the family doctor as Bruce Wayne.
That's what it was.
Because
he shot himself. That's why he says I shot myself.
Did he shoot himself?
No, he didn't shoot himself.
No, yeah. Oh, no.
It tells the doctor he shot himself by accident. He's like, there's no burns on your skin.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
So he goes because he said his shoulder is starting to ache. This man was shot in the shoulder, and it's just starting to ache. I should probably go to the doctor.
Building in between that.
And the doctor is completely okay with dealing with that. Do you know what Bruce says in response to the there's no powder burns? He goes, I do... This is a quote. This is a quote.
Yeah,
I do funny things sometimes, Doc. And that's...
Waka waka.
Whoopsie. I shot myself. Oh, man. Woo. God damn. They're... Dr. Death...
It's a Dr. Death issue. We're just going off with it instead of the bad guy's Dr. Death.
Yeah, I said that up front, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah, Dr. Death makes killer pollen. I remember. Yeah, I said that. He has a henchman called Jabba, who's a big, like, Middle Eastern or, like, Indian guy.
Good for you with the pronunciation. I just go calling him Jabba.
His Dr. Death's escape plan is insane. Batman goes in. Dr. Death goes, oh no! And he jumps down an escape hatch. Batman dives in after him, and then Dr. Death runs back up however many stairs back to the lab.
That was the most ridiculous thing.
It made no sense.
He drops down a trapdoor, lands on a mattress. Batman follows him through the trapdoor, lands on the same mattress, watches him go back upstairs to the lab in the same room he was just in to the trapdoor.
Yep. I imagine him going the whole time.
Well, he laughs as he's like burning to death in the lab.
Yeah, so he tries to kill Batman with like an explode vial, but Batman throws a fire extinguisher at him.
And leaves, basically.
He lets Dr. Death and Jabba burn to death, and he's like outside of the building watching it burn, and he goes, ha, death to Dr. Death. Batman's a piece of shit.
He definitely doesn't have any empathy.
No, but then, next issue, The Return of Dr. Death, Detective Comics number 30 from 1939.
I'm like, didn't he just die last issue?
Yeah, but he's back. He's fine.
I'm saying, even if I'm 10 reading this in 1939, I'd be like, again? Already?
Hold up. There's my notes.
Oh, also in the last issue was the first time he used glass pellets.
This entire time, the only thing in his belt is glass pellets full of gas.
And a razor. Like a knife.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Keep it real. This is also the first issue where Batman is no longer hyphenated. It is Batman now as normal, no hyphen.
It's the first mention that his car is special.
Yeah.
Specially built, high-powered auto.
But it looks like a regular car, and it's red. And I love that he's just like, I'll just leave this here. And he just parks his car in random spots where it's like, and I might need this later, so I'll park it close, but no one can see it.
But it's a bright red car.
But he mentions that, like, and no one will find it.
Yeah.
Like, Bruce, that's just...
It's around the block next to a tree.
It's parked on the street. You better hope that's not metered. Dr. Death didn't die in the fire.
Now he looks like Hush. He's got a mummy face. Everything comes back.
He doesn't, though. He's got that weird, like, green, like, goblin-looking face.
In the beginning, it's bandaged.
I don't remember.
At the end, it reveals the green.
There's a lot of faces pulled off in these books.
Yes.
I don't remember. There's a new henchman that replaces Jabba. His name is Mikhail.
He's the one that Batman famously kills by booting him in the head as he swings through a window. Like, this guy's looking out the window, and Batman swings by and just boots him in the head, and you see the next stab.
It is and he hits him with it like incredible force with with his kick. It's like a 2-footed kick, and he said there's like a sickly snap, and then Batman goes to steal some diamonds back, and Dr. Death is that guy who's got a messed up face now.
Yeah.
He looks like an alien from like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
He's like an alien with like a beatnik goatee.
Play some bongos, man. All right, we are on to Batman versus the Vampire, Part 1. Detective
Comics 31, September 1939.
This is the first like really batshit one.
Yeah,
this is like crazy.
Yeah, it's the first mention of him being in New York too.
Yes, he is in Manhattan.
It's also the first mention of Bruce Wayne's fiancée, Julie Madison.
Who shows up a few times. That's it. Maybe later we'll get more.
Yeah, she's in other issues.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, stuff we haven't read, maybe they deal with it a little more. But,
I want to know when she disappears for good.
Sure. I'm sure he gets thrown out a window or off a building or something like that.
By him.
She's hypnotized and attacking a guy. She gets stopped. They take her to the doctor, and the doctor goes, "You should really go on an ocean voyage.
To Paris. Or maybe Hungary. Those two specific places.
They'll make you better."
Yeah.
This is also First Batarang.
First Batarang.
And at this point, the Batarang is just a boomerang that looks like a bat.
Yep.
It doesn't stick into stuff. It's not sharp. It is literally just a thing you throw that comes back. That's all. There's a villain called the Monk who can hypnotize people, but not Batman because he's too cool. And Bruce follows the ship that Julie's on in his bat gyro.
Which is later...
From New York to Paris.
Which is later called the Bat Plane.
Yeah. Planes can have helicopter blades, Brian. It's fine.
Not on top. Not on top. That's a bat gyro.
A ship journey from Paris to New York, that has to be at least a few weeks. Right?
Yeah.
And he's just up and following slowly in his plane the whole time?
The whole time.
He would have ran out of fuel and died.
Bad guess.
So did you get eating Alfred's food?
We can roll in Detective 32.
Yeah,
they're just right? Because it's a two-parter.
It's a two-parter. It's the first two-parter.
It's the first two-parter too. Yeah.
For some reason, because I think they were just trying to do horror tropes, Batman gets attacked by a giant ape when he's trying to look for Julie in Paris.
Yep.
And he ends up in a trapdoor and in a giant net. Isn't that nice? That's going to be lowered into a pit of snakes. It's just Poe wrote this one, I guess.
Do you feel like they were like learning as they were writing? Because like first they're like, there's an ape, and then later it's a gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interchangeable. Gorillas are apes.
Did you notice that the bat plane or gyro blows up in this issue?
No.
Yeah, it explodes. and then it's back in 3 issues from now.
He's rich. He just bought another one.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because like in Detective 34, it's 3 issues from now.
Yeah.
In my notes, I have, Batman's back, all better, fixed.
That was way later. He was probably back home, maybe. I don't remember. Did you notice that they used the phrase "shadow of the bat"?
Yes.
When it is literally the shadow that the bat plane cast down on the road.
Yeah.
Which is, I had no idea that's where that came from.
And I'm wondering if, like...
It had to come from there.
That's where they picked it from.
It's
like,
just a cool phrase.
Use it as a title.
Yeah.
So much of this stuff. Like, there were panels where I'm just like, oh, that was the inspiration for the opening of the TV show. There's, like, a green background panel with Batman and Robin running straight ahead. And I was like, that had to be. That's
why would you not pull from existing material?
So much of that stuff was... But it's weird to think that, like, so much of the stuff goes that far back.
I mean, if you're making something in the 60s... This is happening in the 40s. This is only 20 years before. It's not crazy.
Sure. But to, like, look at it from now.
Yeah.
Like, when, you don't necessarily look at, like, the relationship between Catwoman and Batman starting the first time they met.
Yeah. That was wild to me. When we get there, I was just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to fuck this lady. It's like,
oh, yeah,
what?
and I have a fiance.
Yeah.
Like, even says, she's so good, I have to not forget I have a fiance.
Yeah. At the end of this first part, he puts his fiance's life in horrible danger by forcing a car crash into a tree. Now, I don't know if you know, but cars back then were just made of solid metal.
Yes.
And if you hit something too fast, you just turned into goo and died. But she's fine. Don't worry. Now let's go to Hungary, because that's how the issue ends. Let's just go to Hungary now.
Because that's where the werewolves are, apparently.
Yeah. Batman kidnaps a woman named Dala.
From a very Dracula-type carriage.
Yeah, mostly because she's a vampire.
Yeah.
She feeds on Julie and turns her. And then she leads Batman to her master because Batman threatens her?
Pretty much. Well, Dala's like playing victim.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
For some reason, the Bat plane gets caught in a giant silvery net. Mm-hmm. Like you said, that's how it explodes, right? It gets caught. Yeah, you're right. Okay. And then Batman gets... hypnotized, but because he's Batman, he could just go, nope, not anymore.
Yeah, I was like, is that the first, like...
Bat Factor?
Is that the first Bat Factor where he's like, no!
Yeah.
I'm Batman and you can't hypnotize me.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
But
like, that's going to happen a lot in the future. Sometimes multiple times in one issue for no reason.
So we're reading called Batman versus the Vampire. Dala is a vampire. She had bit Julie on the neck and left little vampire bites.
Yes.
We find out the monk is a werewolf.
Yes.
And he makes more werewolves. And he can summon wolves to kill Batman. But Batman escapes. Because. And then...
Because gas pellets.
The answer to most things is gas pellets.
Usually.
Then Batman finds Dala and the monk no longer dressed in his, like... robes. He's not a werewolf. He's just a guy sleeping in a coffin like a vampire.
Yeah, because he's like...
And then
he's Dracula. He's in a suit, in a coffin.
And then he melts down a silver statue and kills them with silver bullets. Like you do with a werewolf. They had no idea what either of these things were.
No.
Like, vampires can turn into wolves sometimes. They are not werewolves.
Isn't it crazy, though, to think, like, the lore is so loosely based or that they got it so wrong or whatever, and then, like, some fandom you get where it's just like, that's not how that works. How could you fuck that up? It's like, they made this shit up as they went along.
Absolutely,
like,
but,
it just became that over time. Like, you can't hold it to anything.
Yeah, but if they just said vampire the whole time and did all this shit, I'd be fine with it. But they specifically use vampire and werewolf interchangeably.
Yeah.
Like they were the same thing. That bothers me.
I mean, a disease is a disease. You get bitten by one of them, you turn into one of them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. But one of them wants to fuck a lot, and the other one just wants to like go run around and eat people. So there's a difference. And at this point, Dracula's out already. Karlov's Dracula. Not Karlov. That's fucking Frankenstein. Lugosi's Dracula's out already. Correct?
Yeah.
They should know the rules.
Yeah.
That might be later, right? Because this is 39. Maybe it is later. Lugosi in the 40s. I have to know.
Yeah.
It just occurred to me.
I would think it would.
It's close. It's pretty goddamn close.
Yeah.
Lugosi, Dracula.
The comic book guys hobnobbing with celebrities back then. Like, you got it all wrong. It's not how it works.
When was it released? No, I don't want Bela Lugosi. 1931. It was forever before that. It was almost a decade before that.
Maybe the guys creating it got real mad like I do because Lugosi was the gypsy that turned Lawrence Talbot into was the werewolf.
That was a decade later. That was 41.
But still, like Dracula, werewolf, same guy. He was,
sure.
Lugosi was Dracula.
Fair
Lugosi
enough.
was the werewolf of Bit 180.
Sure.
Just like it's all Lugosi's
It's all the same thing.
That bastard.
Then we go from a vampire two-parter story to a story called The Batman Wars Against the Dirigible of Doom.
Yes, the Dirigible of Doom.
Detective 33 from 1939.
This is the second time we see Batman get shot.
This is Batman's the first time we see his origin, though, which is an important deal. There's just a big red dirigible that destroys the city, and there's like a kid like, "Look, mommy, a dirigible!" and it just starts wrecking Manhattan, like War of the Worlds, like buildings collapsing, crazy.
And the people behind it are the Scarlet Horde.
And literally a horde. Karl Kruger has a Napoleon complex, which apparently means he just dresses like Napoleon.
Dresses like Napoleon and he's short.
And he has 2,000 men. He has a literal army. And that means nothing.
That means, yeah.
Batman gets tied up and left in a house to burn to death. He escapes. He gets knocked out a second time, but then he does a costume swap, and someone else gets disintegrated. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, that story had horrible pacing.
Yes.
Because it went from dirigible to a lot of events inside a house, back outside to destroying a dirigible.
Well, he had to get, like, science, because he went home and did, like, death ray science. And then he built a thing to attach to his bat plane and blows up the dirigible. And then he lets Kruger die unconscious in a plane crash.
Yes.
Batman is very big on letting people die. He doesn't always kill them directly. He lets a lot of people just die.
Well, like Bale said, I'm not going to kill you, but I have to save you.
That was accurate. You can't be mad about that. Then we have Peril in Paris, Detective number 34, 1939.
That's the other thing. Batman is way more international back in the day.
Yeah, he traveled around a lot
than he does now.
Bruce sees a man without a face.
Which I really like. Immediately I was like, wow, the question's that old? No, it's Charles. Who the fuck is Charles?
Yep. Just Charles and Carol. And Carol receives the mark of the Duke de Autore, master of the Apaches. Apaches? I don't know. It's French, so I'm assuming it's Apaches. She gets into a taxi that Bruce is already in, and then out of nowhere, a dagger is there. No explanation of how it got in there. They get out of the taxi, and the taxi just drives away like everything's normal. The reason all of this is happening is because the Duke wants to fuck Carol, and Charles said no, so the Duke erased his face. He still wants to fuck Carol. And Carol's like, no, so he's going to kill her. Oh, best part of this is they're talking to Bruce Wayne about what's going on, and then Bruce very clearly gives away that he's Batman. It's on page 81. Go to page 81. You're still in vampire territory.
I am.
He says, as myself, I cannot help, but if you will pardon me, and then it immediately comes back as Batman, be like, I'll help you. Are they supposed to think that you're different people? They know you're Batman.
I sent my friend.
Oh, he's talking a little different. It's fine. But he specifically says, as myself, I cannot help. Excuse me, I'll be someone else. Fucking crazy. He finds the Duke, and the Duke looks like a mix of Sinestro and Zatara. Like Zatanna's dad.
Yeah.
He looks like them smashed together.
And that's the one where he's on the big wheelie death trap.
Yeah. He gets knocked out again, because Batman gets knocked out 1 or 2 times every issue. And he gets strapped to the Wheel of Chance. Do you know what the Wheel of Chance is? It sounds very ominous. It sounds crazy complicated. Nope, it's just a wheel that spins really, really fast. Batman gets to free himself, and he's launched through a secret trapdoor in the ceiling and ends up in a fucking acid garden where all the flowers have women's faces.
I wish I was in an acid garden.
But those weird things help him out. He gets to go back down, where now Charles, the faceless guy, he's strapped to the wheel. But Batman stops it with his rope. No big deal. The super fast spinning wheel just gets stopped by the strength of one man. And then there's a car top fight. And the car flies off the bridge. Batman saves Carol. And I'm sure the Duke is fine. He didn't die.
The Batplane gets destroyed in the dirigible issue. Mm-hmm. He flies it into the dirigible.
Okay.
And then Batman parachutes down.
Okay. I forgot that completely.
Just because it's back in the very next issue. It's back in this issue.
He's rich, Brian.
But like, you know, like modern Batman does shit where it's like, oh, I had to like collect parts and like not let people find shit.
He's rich. We have the case of the Ruby Idol, Detective 35,
January
1940. Right up front, Batman's holding a smoking gun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've seen him shoot people, so.
Sure. Well, we haven't shot anybody yet.
Just vampires.
Yeah, we did see him shoot. That's fine. They're not people. I'm just saying, like, up front and he looks like he looks very Batman at this point.
Yeah.
He's evolved into, like, that's Batman. The belt's changed, the ears, the cowl, all of it.
This is the super racist issue.
This
the
is
Ruby statue, God of Destruction.
This is the least this is least racist than the other one.
Kila.
Yeah.
Instead of Kali.
Yeah. So, there's a statue stolen from a curio collector.
This is the one that has Hindus and Mongols and Orientals. Oh my!
Yes. They're all very scary. This was the 40s.
Yeah.
Non-white people are the scariest thing you can be. So there's a Ruby statue.
That sounds like now.
Oh God!
If you ask a conservative, they put those people in camps. My God, they want to roam free.
There's a Ruby statue that was sold to a curio collector. He gets killed by the followers of Kila. Not Kali, Kila. The Hindu god of destruction. This is where Bruce goes for another ride-along with Gordon. Yep. Gordon's like, hey, come to another crime. It's fun. And he goes, oh, okay.
Sin Fang is the leader of the bad guys, right? Mm-hmm. He's the guy who wants to steal the idol. who winds up being Sheldon Lennox.
The guy who stole the idol in the first place.
The guy who stole the idol in the first place.
Yeah. And
Sheldon Lennox gets thrown out a window.
Yeah. As he deserves.
Sinn Féin, Sheldon Lennox, window.
What's crazy about this is the guy who bought it was like, hey, I need protection, help me, please. And Gordon gives him a bunch of men. And then like a week later, he's like, nah, it's fine, I'll be okay. And then he dies.
Batman's car is now blue,
yes,
not red, and also convertible and not a hardtop.
Yep.
Not a Batmobile yet, but we're getting there.
What I really liked about this is when Batman went to go talk to Sin Fang, not Wong, not that guy.
Yeah, not his friend,
not the mayor of Chinatown.
Yeah.
The very racist. Not that he is racist, but he is a racist rendition of a Chinese man.
But Wong's a good guy.
When he meets Sin Fang in the thing, there's this terrible game of like, come on in, and like, oh no, that thing just happened. I'm so sorry. I absolutely didn't mean to kill you.
Yeah.
And Batman's like, no, it's fine. And then there's like two more of those where then he goes, ha, I actually meant to try to kill you. You never saw it coming. It's like, what the fuck is happening?
What a coincidence. Those men just ran in here and tried to kill you. I didn't know they were there.
I had no idea there were dirty Mongols in here.
And then it was the trapdoor thing where he was like, F you, I did want you to die.
Yeah, that was the last one. But it was like, I'm so sorry. How could this possibly have happened? Like, it was crazy. Also, when he gets dropped down into that trapdoor thing and he gets started to get gassed out with the mustard gas, he has a vial that completely makes it inert.
Yeah, and it was just one of his vials of gas.
It was
a choking gas he always uses.
It was a different gas. This one
was it? Because he just said it's just gas.
Well, because the gas is getting pumped. He
reaches quickly for a particular glass vial in his belt.
Particular glass vial.
It always, every time he reaches for it's a particular one, and it's always choking gas.
It's choking gas because that's the best gas you can. I can't come without choking gas. Oh boy! But yeah, so he throws Lennox out of the window and he dies, and that's the issue.
What I like is he he throws the idol into Lennox's face.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him fall out the window. And the idol lands nicely on his chest.
That idol reappears in the next
Yeah.
the not the next story, but the story later on, and it's on the mayor of Chinatown's like a pedestal in his office because he got to keep it.
When did World War II happen?
When did we get into World War II, or when did it start?
No, when did we get into it? When did Pearl Harbor happen?
1942. They're gonna make me look it up. I'm terrible at history.
I'm just wondering why there was so much Asian hate in these books.
It wasn't hate. It's just everyone was super racist. Everything was just
Stereotypes.
yeah,
and
just
shit.
super stereotypes. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I want to know where certain stereotypes.
We entered
from.
World War II in December of 1941, so I was really close.
Okay. Like I want to know where certain stereotypes come from because, like, you know,
That's
like,
later. Don't waste it.
What,
That's later.
The hatchet talk.
That's later.
Okay, fine.
That's so
Okay.
good.
All right.
I don't want to talk about
All
it now.
right. All right.
That's the more racist issue.
But you know, an opening page of a later book, Joker's holding a hatchet, and I'm just like, Joker's Asian.
He's Chinese.
I figured it out.
He's Chinese.
I figured it out.
Not Asian, Chinese.
Yeah, specifically.
Yeah.
Only hatchet man. Yeah.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
You know what? I'm actually surprised that this wasn't more racist. Like, thank God there were no black people in this.
Yeah, for real.
Because it would have been bad.
I mean, is it not racist that there is not one single black person? And how many issues did we read? 15? Like, they don't exist.
Well, they're not allowed in any of the places that
Not
these
in
people
Batman's
are.
America.
This is a rich white man.
Yeah,
There are no black people in his life.
true.
Yeah, it's. I'm surprised it's not more racist. And yeah, it really was only against Asian people.
All right.
There was a Russian guy. Mikhail was Russian.
Yeah.
Professor Hugo Strange.
Detective Comics 36, February 1940.
Batman sees a guy get shot in the street.
And there's Killer Fog. He's rambling about Killer Fog.
Yep. And then Batman makes some bullshit leap of logic and figures out that Dr. Hugo Strange is behind it.
Crazy.
Like
Crazy.
it's 3 panels of him just rambling about bullshit and goes, ha ha!
Yep.
Doctor Strange, Hugo Strange did it. And he says, the most dangerous man in the world.
Fog. Strange. Of course. He didn't mean a strange fog.
There's a little bit more racism in here. We get Officer Clancy. The fat Irish guy over here.
Was he drunk?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I'm having a terrible night. I had to go home and beat my kids.
I can't see shit in this fog.
That's where Chief O'Hara comes from.
The fog is a magic fog that... It's not magic, it's a science fog.
It's a controlled fog.
That Strange is using to allow criminals to escape crimes easier.
Like robbing banks and shit like that.
Batman stops a museum heist with terrible bowling analogies.
Terrible bowling analogies, but, you know, I will say part of the thing is that when I was a kid that drew me into comics was dynamic artwork and cool panels of, like, crazy shit. Mm-hmm. And this is the first panel that I was like, that's really cool.
I mean, art has gotten progressively better issue by issue. It's gone from very
this
simplistic.
Action panel of him bowling through these guys was like, you know, I like that he's smiling, the cape curl behind him. Mm-hmm. He's, you know,
Sure, it's good.
Yeah.
After that heist, there's a trap to catch Batman. Batman embarrasses all of those goons until he gets knocked out again, because Batman is constantly getting knocked out. And then Strange decides he's going to whip Batman a bunch, you know, to torture him.
Whoop it good.
But Batman's too strong and he breaks his wrist ties. And then he puts Strange down and rescues a scientist who was forced to make the fog machine. That's it.
And he signals the police, which I guess is a flare gun, but it looks an awful lot like a regular gun.
I wouldn't doubt that he's just shooting randomly at things, because at this point, Batman could do whatever the fuck he wants. Next, we got... See? Knocked out right there.
Yeah. Breaking the ropes, just like by snapping them, is Bat Factor again, right?
Yeah, because they're breaking in such not a place they would break. It's just terrible.
And having him pinned there. Like, this issue, the art is exponentially better. Like, the fighting is better.
100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then we've got The Screaming House, Detective Comics 37, 1940. I find this hilarious. Batman got lost driving around.
Right? What the hell? Like, when I read the opening page, and I'm just like, stops to ask for directions.
Because he got lost. Who hasn't got lost just driving around?
Yeah.
Because Batman, it's just a man.
So he goes into the house.
He hears screaming.
Yeah, he hears screaming. He approaches the house. He hears another scream. He goes in. There's 3 goons working over some guy tied to a chair.
They're torturing him with a red-hot poker.
Yeah.
This medieval shit.
So Batman, puts the 3 guys down, ties them up.
Can we roll back just a second?
Sure.
Because when he walks in, everyone's like, hey, who's that? And then one guy goes, I know who he is. That's Batman.
Get his autograph.
He's dynamite.
Yeah, he's dynamite.
He's just like, wow, Batman.
I can't wait to see him kick my ass. It's going to be amazing. Yeah.
And then Batman kicks everyone's ass.
And then Batman gets 3 guys killed. Because he beats the guys up, ties them up, frees the guy in the chair, not suspecting that guy's a piece of shit, too. Because why would 3 mobsters want to torture a guy?
Yeah.
So the guy in the chair grabs a gun and kills the other 3 guys.
He pistol whips Batman.
Yeah, he pistol whips Batman to knock him out.
Again, Batman gets knocked unconscious either 1 to 2 times an issue.
Sure.
And then he shoots all those guys. And he goes, Batman has no idea what's going on. I won't kill him. And then he leaves.
Yeah. And not once after he wakes up is like, oh shit, I got these 3 men killed.
He just looks over and goes, oh, well.
Yeah. He's like, that guy must have killed him. Yeah, no shit. You're the world's greatest detective.
He said something like, I didn't hit them. Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, he goes, I didn't hit them that hard. They're dead.
So there's a dude named Turge who is like...
Turd
McGirt. Turg, who is like the mob boss or whatever. He finds him by using the phone book.
As you do.
As you find criminals just in the phone book. He finds that there's a grocery store. He goes there as Bruce Wayne, and it comes back as Batman. And then he gets into their mob meeting, and then he just turns off the lights.
And he's also giving away that he's Bruce Wayne, too. Because when he shows up and he's back and he goes, not buying anything this time.
Yeah. Constantly, he's just letting everyone know that he's Bruce Wayne. Yeah, all the time. But, what was the point? Why did he have to turn off the lights? He could have beat the shit out of all of them on his own. But he wanted to show off his cool goggles.
He wanted to show off his cool goggles. He's like, hey, I just got these from Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah, but he's got night vision goggles, so he can see in the dark like a bat, even though bats don't see in the dark.
I mean, I hate to sound like, uneducated in this area, but were night vision goggles a thing in the 40s?
I don't know.
Did we have that kind of tech?
I would say probably not, or maybe there was some early stuff, but this is a no. No. Absolutely not. And then Batman's responsible for Joey being stabbed to death and killed. We find out that the rest of the guys were planning on blowing up a ship and causing an international incident so they get the U.S. into a war.
Right.
Which is going to happen in about 8 months in real time.
Wait for it.
He goes to the pier to stop it, and he gets knocked out again with a heavy sack of grain.
And then put in the sack of grain emptied out. They put him in the sack and throw it in the water. But don't worry, utility belt's on.
That's fine. He cuts himself free with his little knife.
With a quick slash of sharp steel.
This is fun because he finds who the real person is. Well, he stops the boat. That's supposed to hit the boat with full TNT.
Come on, suckers. It's my favorite. He gets back on the pier. The guys bum rush him. Says, come on, suckers.
He finds the guy who's behind it, and he accidentally impales himself on his own sword, sticking through the door. Like there's a fight.
And Batman's like, hey, I didn't have to kill anyone.
Right?
Yeah, he throws the sword at Batman. Batman opens the door.
Yep.
It goes through the door. And then Batman punches him and he falls back onto the sword.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Next we get Robin, the Boy Wonder, Detective Comics 38, 1940. And I didn't know that Robin was based on Robin Hood.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I had no idea.
You're kidding.
No.
You're kidding.
I had no idea.
Why do you think his pixie boots look like that?
Robin Hood didn't wear that shit.
Sure he did.
What are you talking about?
Renditions of... Go watch the old Errol Flynn movie.
I'm just saying, I had no idea that Robin Hood was the inspiration for Robin.
Batman's based on Zorro. Robin's based on Robin.
It makes sense. I just went 30-something years without knowing that. Anyway, Haley doesn't want to pay gangsters protection money, and gangsters kill Dick's parents, putting acid on the ropes.
Poor Mary and Richard.
Haley should just pay that money.
No, he shouldn't have succumbed to protection rackets.
Okay, they would still be alive. Dick would have. I hated this motherfucker talking about like a 1920s gun. See, come on, see, get him, see.
Well, in modern comics, he speaks much better, and he's lost a ton of weight. Mm-hmm. Zuko's not a fat guy anymore.
That's fine. He looks like a fucking gorilla.
Yeah.
Bruce comes in to help him out. Dick, that is, not Zuko. And very quickly and very irresponsibly, Batman agrees to take Dick on as a partner.
Well, he offers them. He's like, hey, you want an opportunity to...
Hey, you want some revenge?
Bring these guys to justice?
Gee willikers, I'd love to, Batman. And there's a quick 4-panel training montage, and then he's Robin. I mean, it says in the story, it covers many months of strenuous work and study. Also, you have to go to the jujitsu training. You have to go backwards. It's the best. There's a panel
where he tosses Bruce.
Yeah, there's a panel where Dick is tossing Bruce, and Bruce is just casually talking as he's flying through the air. I think it's the best panel. They come up with a plan where they go back to the town that these gangsters are in. Dick becomes a newsboy. I don't know, was this legit? Because even the newsboys are getting hit up by the protection racket.
I wouldn't think so.
It feels like that'd be a little small potatoes.
Yeah.
It feels like you would want to employ the newsboys for information instead of shaking them down.
I don't know. Because they want a third, right?
They want a third.
What's a third of a nickel?
It
Like, I'm buying egg cream, see?
It just sounds desperate. And I guess Zuko is desperate because he's like, milk them dry, get everything.
Yeah.
Get the butcher, the cleaner, the lawn, like, even the newsboys, get them all. See?
Which makes, like gangsters really bad at business.
Yes.
Which is weird. Because it's like, you can't take everything because they won't be there
Then
next
they'll
month.
close.
Yeah, they'll close.
Yeah, you can break their legs all you want, then you won't have money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they all became landlords and they price gouge us.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, okay, that's why you have no tenants and empty buildings, you fucking idiots.
But Batman finds out about the plan, and then he goes and, like, fucks up, like, the next day's, like collections. And he just goes, ha-ha, I fucked you up. Tell Boss Zuko is Batman. Hey, Batman's here to fuck you up. It's just... it was so stupid.
I like the fear tactics because he sends them a bat.
He sends them a box full of rabies, you mean?
Yeah, a box with a live bat in it. They open the fucking box and the bat flies around.
It's like one of those fake butterfly boxes that opens.
Yeah. Oh, they didn't have those then.
Yeah, they have rabies. You get a box full of rabies with a note in it.
I like when they go to a construction site later and there's still a bat flying around. It's like, did that bat follow them? Is that bat just
that's before they went. That's like, hey, we gotta go because he's putting his hat on to go to the construction
he's
site.
like, we gotta get out of here. This bat's still in my house now. I can't live here. We're moving.
They get there, and then Robin decides he's going to fight a bunch of grown men on his own. He kills a man by kicking him off a girder.
Good. I'm glad you. All right. Yeah, because I was like, Robin gets to kill a guy too.
And then it looks like Batman hangs a guy, like in the art, but it's not. He's not being hung. He gets a confession out of him.
Yes. Because I was like, oh, Batman kills someone too, just to make it even. But then he's talking, and I'm like, oh, nope.
Yeah.
Just Robin killed someone.
Because the art is him hanging by the neck.
Yeah.
But he's talking fine, and he pulls him up and gets him to write a confession.
And you notice every time they kill someone, it doesn't say plummet to their death or blah 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 blah. It says sends them or kicks them or hurls them into space.
Yeah, flying into space. Yeah.
Like they never come down.
Well,
into the stuff.
He's correct. It's like open space.
Sure,
open air.
I know, but we don't talk like that anymore.
Yeah, because spaces were outside of Earth now.
Right.
We hadn't got to the moon yet.
It's like, yes, this 10-year-old has kicked a man into space.
Not outer space.
Yes, not outer space.
Not inner space. The Horde of the Green Dragon.
Wait. The last panel. Because what he says, okay, you reckless young squirt.
He wants some reckless young squirt.
Yeah, he's like, why didn't you wait for me? He goes, I don't want to miss any of the fun. Can't hardly wait till we go on our next case. I bet it'll be a corker. Mm-hmm. The fuck is a corker?
A good time. A banger.
Like a corker?
Slang.
I've never heard corker before.
Well, because you're not 80 years old.
Still, I put it in my notes. It's going to be a corker.
It'll be a real
I
corker.
wanted to know if you had ever heard that before.
No, I am also not 80 years old. So, The Horde of the Green Dragon, Detective Comics 39, 1940. This is the really racist one.
This is some racist shit.
Also, they say suddenly like a million times.
Yeah.
Suddenly, this happens. Suddenly, this guy comes here. Suddenly, Batman.
I mean, everything suddenly happens.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, he took a breath.
2 millionaires
Suddenly, he took another breath. He just keeps suddenly doing that. Holy shit.
2 millionaires are kidnapped, and as you alluded to before, apparently only Chinese people can kill with hatchets.
Yeah.
Only Chinese people.
Yes.
Because someone's killed with a hatchet, and Bruce goes, "Ha ha! He was killed with a hatchet. It must be a Chinese person." There's some racist newspaper communication, because he gets another ad for Batman, but it's in Chinese typeset. So Bruce figures out it's from his Chinese friend Wong in Chinatown. It's not in Chinese. It is in racist English Chinese typeset.
It seems like, like, in order for Batman to understand it, it has to be horrifically racist. He's like, I sent it to you in a motherfucking fortune cookie. Did you get it? Did you get who it's from?
I don't read
Must be
Chinese.
from my friend Wong.
Yeah.
Every time Wong comes up, it's like, the mayor of Chinatown, but not the real mayor.
Yeah.
He's the fake
the
mayor.
unofficial mayor.
Unofficial
of course,
mayor
a
of
white
Chinatown.
person is mayor of Chinatown. Otherwise, it'd be chaos. You can't have Chinese running anything.
Well,
Chinese people are fine.
It's in New York. It's one mayor. Chinatown is a mayor. Little Italy doesn't have a mayor. Coney Island has a mayor. It's Nems.
Wong tells Batman about the Green Dragon. It's a new gang. They're selling opium. That's not good. Batman comes back because Wong's going to give him more information. Mm-hmm. And he's dead. He's got a hatchet in the back of his head.
Yep.
And then he fights 2 thugs and he rolls out the window with one of them. And Batman's knocked unconscious. Again. Robin does some work and he follows the guy who was is still in the office, who didn't go out the window. He goes to the pier. He gets himself knocked out.
Isn't it funny, though, how many times already, like, Robin's, fresh to the scene. Mm-hmm. And, Batman be dead twice already if it weren't for Robin.
Sure.
It's like, man, I should have got this kid sooner.
But, Robin didn't know that Batman was unconscious in the alley.
Right.
He just found the clues that led him to the pier. Mm-hmm. And he goes, well, I'll go here. Batman's probably there, maybe. Like I said, he gets knocked unconscious. He's forced to fight, a grown-ass swordsman who has a real sword, but he's got a little wooden one.
He's got a little toy wooden one.
Yeah. And that gets 3 slashes, but then he pulls out a sling.
Yeah, it's the second time he pulls out that sling. He David and Goliath's a couple people.
Yeah, when he's fighting the gangsters inside the construction site, he pops one of them in the face.
Yeah.
I think that's the one he kicks off the girder after. And then Batman shows up and he kills 7 or 8 dudes by crushing them with the Green Idol, which is a big throne. He pushes it off like a shelf, like a dais, onto all of those guys.
All of those guys. 6 guys.
That's it. I counted. It's 7 or 8 of them.
When he comes swinging through, they're all yelling in Chinese characters.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And I tried to Google Translate them.
I'm sure.
I don't think they're real.
No, I'm sure
that's just scribble.
I think they went this looks Chinese. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they did, because Google Translate, which is usually money, could not. Just crapped out on that.
Sure. You expected them to be actual Chinese characters? I
just wanted, was curious if they
only
were
Chinese
what they
people
said.
can kill with hatchets.
They say, a bat.
You think they were going to learn Chinese?
Yeah, what's it going to go? A bat, a man, a Batman.
They beat the bad guys and they free the millionaires. Hooray!
Yeah.
And then we get to Batman #1.
Hey, look, it's Julie.
Hey, yeah, Julie's there. She's fine, cool.
She shows up through when we haven't been mentioning her.
Mm-hmm.
He's still engaged.
Because she's inconsequential.
It's his fiance.
Inconsequential.
It's just 3 or 4 issues. And then all of a sudden it's oh, I have a fiance. She didn't come up until now. I guess she wasn't that important in your life then, was she?
God, no.
And I guess somebody that wrote her out was like, well, I don't think she does, but let's just fucking... He's out all night. He adopted that strange kid. She's like, I'm fucking done. You sleep in the bed with the kid? I'm out. This panel got me, too. The
Chinese woman?
the Chinese woman talking to her daughter about how important it is to get the Batman got the opium off the streets because Chinese people would just become addicts.
Yeah, they have no self-control. The dirty animals. Batman number 1 starts with...
We get to watch a recap of the Waynes being murdered.
The Legend of Batman, who he is and how he came to be. And it's literally just two... It's the exact same 2 pages that were the original detective story. Then we get to a new story, The Joker.
The first time ever.
Everything we go through from now on is going to be Batman number 1.
Yeah, this is the last issue, but there's 4 stories.
Yes. I like the Joker stories, I think, the best.
Yeah, because he's not like what he is now.
And I like the characterization of this Joker.
Yeah,
where he's like deadly serious.
Yeah.
All the time. He laughs and stuff, but like, hold on. How do they... A man with a changeless mask-like face, and he's always scowling. Mm-hmm. He's very rarely actually happy.
There's a couple of panels in here too that are eerily like Nicholson in the Keaton movie.
Okay. I mean, they could take inspiration from that shit, right?
Well, I'm sure, but like they went this far back for inspiration.
I
like for direct scene, like him holding the newspaper and like fucking peering over it, like it was like almost dead on.
I don't know.
It's crazy. Also, something that like after reading this, something that immensely bothers me about modern day Joker is that this Joker is physically formidable.
Yeah.
And Batman says so. He's like, I haven't fought a guy like him.
This Joker specifically like beats the shit out of Batman 2 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, oh, he's this scrawny clown half my size. No, he's a big dude.
I don't know. I don't mind the idea that like over time, because Batman's become a hulking monster of a man, that Joker isn't physically formidable. Like he can't stand up to the training and the straight up strength Batman has. I'm okay with that aspect. I'm cool with him being like, I'll be quick and I'll cut you, but I'm not gonna beat you in a fair fight. You know, I'm cool with that. This is cool because I think this Joker's scary.
It'd be funny if like during a modern day issue, Joker would be like, hey, remember way back in the day when I kicked your ass those 2 times?
No,
never happened.
No,
never happened.
Robin, get out of here!
Kid, you were there. You were there. You see me kick his ass, right? Bruce, I remember he kicked your ass.
So Joker has this thing where he likes to announce exactly what he's going to do over the radio.
But he's already done it.
But no one else knows that. He's a planner. A lot of pre-planning. He promises that a guy's going to die at midnight.
Gordon and Wayne and Batman, they're planners. I'm a dog with a bone. I wouldn't know what to do if I caught right with fucking out of place. Like everything he does is a friggin' detailed plan.
Even in that movie,
I know
everything was super planned.
Yeah, it's like he's not a guy with a plan. He just set up the most elaborate bank robbery, getting away in a horde of school buses, killing everybody. Everything was a detailed plan. That whole ferry scene where who blows up who, everything was crazy.
Yeah, but the point of like that is like he's unreliable. That's why he had the like how did I get these scars? Like they're different stories. You can't trust anything he said.
I'm unreliable, like a teen girl making out with her boyfriend when I'm babysitting your kids.
But Joker's he's gonna kill a guy and he's gonna steal a diamond, and everyone's like, no way, because a bunch of cops show up. Yeah, and there's no way he can get to him.
Like there is 12 cops like standing around this guy.
By the 3rd murder, like the whole goddamn police precinct is in a single room and shit still happens. But this guy out of nowhere just like dies like with a wicked grin on his face.
But interesting that the people dying with grins on the face happened in the first issue. Mm-hmm. That he leaves the Joker calling card happens in the first issue. All this shit that like is his trademarks that like you would think developed over time. Nope, day one.
Yep. But as I said before, he's a super planner. He did all the things. He injected this guy with a poison that was going to have like a 24-hour delay. And then he stole the diamond already. Like everything was ahead of time. He just wants to make himself look super cool. He makes another murder announcement. He's going to take a ruby. This time he kills a guy with a blow dart. And a bunch of gas comes out of a suit of armor. But he's in that suit of armor. This one's way harder to pull off.
Yeah.
I was cool with the first one. This is kind of like...
It's like, how did you get into that armor by yourself in someone's house?
I can buy that, but like, it's a little far.
Well, the next one's extra far.
Yeah. All the criminals are like, fuck this guy. He's no. And the dude called Brute Nelson, he is going to go after the Joker.
Well, they're mad because the guys are sitting around going, I was going to steal that diamond. I was going to steal that ruby. He's beating us to it.
Yeah.
So you guys should have been more proactive. What the hell? Why
Yeah,
are you sitting around
I was gonna.
Why are you sitting around a bar drinking? He's out there doing the shit you're talking about doing.
He's planning. He's poisoning people. But Brute baits Joker to his home for an ambush. And Batman happens to show up as well. And Brute gets shot and killed, and Joker runs for it. Batman runs after him, and then they drive a car off a bridge.
Yeah, they're like Batman's hanging onto the side of the car. They're kind of like quasi having fisticuffs as the car goes off the side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm. And then Joker knocks Batman out off the bridge. Like, he kicks him in the face.
Yeah, he punches him, kicks him in the face,
knocks him unconscious
off the bridge.
And the only reason he doesn't die is because the cold water wakes him up.
And when he was in the sack a couple issues ago, he was knocked out, and the cold water wakes him up. Just Batman needs a little cold water.
Yeah,
He's
that's
good to go again.
That's part of the Bat Factor. Throw some water in my face.
Spit in my face.
Next announcement is Judge Drake, because he sentenced Joker to prison at some point, and Joker has disguised himself as the police chief this time, and he murders Drake in his home. Robin sees him escaping, follows him, and this one's fucking weird too. Batman shows up later. He picks up the trail from Robin because they both have chemically treated boots, so that he could follow him with an infrared flashlight.
So he follows Robin's footprints, which, how? Because Joker knocked him out, and I would assume Joker carried him.
He made him walk.
I'm just thinking of that now, too. I'm like, wait a minute. Joker hits him with the blackjack, knocks him out.
Yeah, but like he followed him to a place, right? He followed him from the judge's house to wherever this is.
To wherever the Joker is.
Yeah, to the abandoned house. Yeah.
Joker's like, I'm not carrying that kid. I'm going to wait for him to get to my place, then I'm knock him out.
Oh, it's Joker's gonna murder Dick by injecting him with his Joker venom. And then Batman shows there just in the nick of time. But Joker paralyzes Batman with a gas gun. But don't worry, he Bat Factors out of it.
3 times.
Mm-hmm.
That's the third Bat Factor.
Mm-hmm. Joker steals he's going to go after the Cleopatra necklace. But they catch him, and they beat him up, and they throw him in jail. Like, can we get some? I love this panel. This panel is so good.
Just him and...
It's just a panel of the Joker. It's like segmented by 2 prison bars, and he's holding 2 bars with his face in between. It looks amazing. This one was stupid.
The Giants of Hugo Strange?
This I didn't like this one.
All right, is that what it is?
The Giants of Hugo Strange, yeah. Hugo Strange breaks out of prison. He makes 15-foot tall giants with bulletproof clothing.
Could a 15-foot tall giant throw a car?
No.
I was doing the math on that. I'm like, all right, I'm 7. I'm 6'4", 2 of me, a little more than 2 of me.
He's a story and a half tall.
Yeah, but a car? I throw out a car?
Yeah, you could say that it gave him extra muscles because they became super dumb too.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I'm just trying to make excuses.
He rips open a lamppost.
I'm cool with that. Lifting up a car is a bit far.
Yeah.
So Hugo Strange has made these giant. He made these giants out of the escaped mental patients that like got out with him for the same reason he made the fog. He wants them to cause a distraction so regular criminals can go do crimes and not get caught. This man has one plan. He did super science to do the same plan again.
If he stopped doing super science, he wouldn't need the money to do the super science, so he wouldn't have to commit the crimes.
Right.
It's a vicious cycle.
Mm-hmm. Batman gets caught, like, investigating, and Strange injects him with the serum that will turn him into a giant, like, hulking idiot monster. And he tells him, and in 12 hours, you will be one of these things. And then he gets knocked out again. When he wakes up, he's like, oh my god, it's been almost 12 hours. I've only got blah, blah, blah. I've only got like an hour or whatever, right? He gets 2 of the monsters to fight each other, like by making them fall into each other. And they go, hey, hey. And then they kill each other. They beat each other to death.
Well, they're not smart.
And then in less than an hour, he does some super science and creates an antidote to stop himself from turning into a big monster. How did he do that? I have no idea. Then he uses the minigun on his plane to shoot up a van that had criminals and a monster in it.
As much as I hate to take a human life, since when? Taken so many.
Yeah,
since...
you've murdered so many men. And if shooting up a van isn't bad enough, this is just gruesome.
Horrific.
Yeah.
He uses the bat plane and he ties a noose around the last giant and flies up until he dies.
And hangs him.
And instead of like landing compassionately, he's like, "Now I'll just cut this fellow down."
Uh-huh.
It's giant bodies splattering down into the street. It's like, what are you doing?
And because when you hang someone, like, when you hang somebody, you want to do it in a way that it breaks their neck and they die instantly.
Right. You got to put like the noose on the side of the neck.
Yeah,
and
you have to fall from a particular height. It has to happen quick.
Yes.
This was, he slowly strangled this dude to death from his plane.
Yep.
Ugh. And the last guy is in the city.
No funeral for you.
Yeah.
Drops him on the ground.
The last giant's in the city already, and then he gets mad at the plane, and then we watch
4 giants. I thought there was 3.
Then we watch King Kong happen in 2 pages.
Yeah, because this guy's on on top of a building, and then plummeting to his death.
Oh, Batman throws another choking gas vial in his face, and then he falls off the building.
Well, he said, "There goes the last of the monsters." See, they weren't people; they were monsters.
Mm-hmm. That's why you can kill them.
And Hugo Strange doesn't get caught.
Nope. Out there again.
Yeah, gets
more
away.
super science. The Cat.
This issue is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
This issue was awesome because Batman's like, "Hey, I gotta take care of some shit."
Yeah, can you handle this for me?
Right, so Robin, they're gonna go on a cruise.
There's rich people talking about rich people stuff, and they're publicizing how rich they are, and they're going to have this yacht party. And it's like, I'm wearing this. Is it Cleopatra's necklace?
Yes.
I'm wearing Cleopatra's necklace, which happens like it's in 3 stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman's like, hey, someone's probably going to try to steal that. I got some other shit to do. Can you go take care of this? And Dick's like, you betcha.
Yeah.
And he gets a job as a steward on the party because it's a birthday party for an old lady who's rich. Very quickly here, my favorite quote in the whole book: Dick pumps one of the
Dick pumps one of the regular stewards for information.
Oh boy!
Well, man, Grayson's slick in the early issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gathering information. He gets some clues. He figures out some suspects, and we find out that somebody's working with someone called the Cat, who steals the necklace. Then the quote-unquote Coast Guard shows up because these people are idiots.
Yeah, they think it's the Coast Guards.
It's really a boat full of gangsters who are there to rob them.
Probably not a good idea to publicize.
Yeah.
That you're going to be.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they're pissed because someone already stole the jewels, so they rob everybody. And then Robin endangers everyone's lives on board because he attacks the gangsters. And my favorite part of the book, I think, is he dives into the water, and he changes into costume.
Underwater.
Under the water.
Underwater.
This is one of those ones that gets increasingly ridiculous.
Yes.
Because Batman shows up, stops the gangster boat, beats up the guys, ties them up. Robin shows up to help, and then Batman goes, hey, you want to fight a kid? He lets 4 of the guys out to fight Robin just for fun.
And there's a 4th wall break.
Yes.
He talks to the reader. He's like, hey, you want to see this? I'm going to make these guys fight this little kid. Like, what's happening right now?
It served absolutely no purpose. They didn't get information from the gangsters. It didn't do anything other than Batman got to watch Robin kick the shit out of 4 grown men.
It was Batman, who we've seen use a gun several times at this point.
Mm-hmm. He already beat these guys up.
Right.
They were tied up already.
Right.
He let them out.
But the sole purpose was for Batman to tell the reading children that guns are for bitches.
Yes. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
He was like,
don't worry about all the people I shot.
Yeah, don't worry about all the people I shot. How many times you see me hold the gun? Watch this little kid beat the shit out of these guys, because now that they don't have guns, they ain't shit.
Yeah, it's wild to me. Wild. They head back to the yacht just in time for Batman to win the costume contest.
Yeah. And then he's like, no, I'm really me. It's not a costume.
He dumps all the jewels back. Yeah.
Well, kids, there's your proof. Crooks are yellow without their guns. Don't go around admiring them. Rather, do your best in fighting them and all their kind.
Boy, oh boy. He figures out in about 4 seconds who the cat is. There's been an old lady bopping around the story. I mean, after reading 3 pages of the story, you also figure that it's the old lady who did it. And he takes the makeup off of the old lady, rips the wig off, and wipes the makeup. And this is where you had mentioned this quote not too long ago.
He takes the wig off, and then he's like wiping the makeup off her face. And she says, "Let go of me." And he says, "Quiet, or Papa spank."
Like that.
Was it that?
Yeah.
Was it that moment where she's like, "I love you. Please spank me, Papa. Spank me just like my papa did."
Like that's so incongruous to everything else that's been said by Batman ever. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Batman's a freak.
Apparently. But the cat's revealed, and then she immediately tries to get Batman to join her. It's like, hey, come on, we'll be like the queen and king of crime. Like, we could, like, we'll be unstoppable together.
I just want to go back to the Joker one, the Joker story, the first one.
Yeah.
When the Joker, like, unloads a clip into him, and he's like, "Why won't you die?" And he's like, "Well, you've never heard of bulletproof vests." And I'm like, "Well, thank God you have, because you've been shot, like, 3 times, and I'm glad you found out about it."
Look, after the 3rd time, you go, I should probably stop this from happening. I can't keep telling the doctor I shot myself.
Oh, and the other thing is that Joker's going to face justice. He's gonna go to jail. I killed all those other people, but not him.
Not the Joker. Yeah.
What? This shit started with your first meeting?
I can't kill this man.
Yeah.
He's still actively killing people. He's hanging people from his plane, and he won't kill the Joker.
But here's the truth. We've picked a scab. We've revealed the truth. Joker is the reason he doesn't kill anyone. I killed all those other people, and I feel really bad about it. Now that I let him live, I have to let them all live.
Yeah.
No rules, kid. Yeah. No rules. No more throwing guys off of.
Does he kill anybody after that?
I surely hope not.
I don't know. They reveal the cat. She asks Batman to join her. He says, "No thanks."
And she's been asking him that forever. She's like, "Me and you could be the king
from the beginning
of crime."
And by the way, she's just a black-haired woman in a green dress.
Yeah, she doesn't
no
have a costume yet.
Just normal person. He takes her on the boat with them.
Yeah, and doesn't like turn them over to authorities.
And then very clearly allows her to escape, because when she tries to jump off, Robin jumps to grab her, and Batman gets in the way.
Well, I mean, at first she's like, got her arms around him and stuff too, like trying to like.
She's trying to seduce him.
Yeah, seduce him.
But he actively stopped Robin from her escaping.
And she jumped overboard, and it's just like, all right, well now she's got to swim.
Well, they mentioned like they're close to like land or whatever.
And Robin just like sees through this shit.
Yeah,
he's like, "You let her go." Mm-hmm. It's a lovely girl. What eyes! Mustn't forget, I've got a girl named Julie. Oh well, she still had lovely eyes. Maybe I'll bump into her again sometime. Just ask Julie if she's down with 3 ways.
Right. But I didn't think the romance aspect of their relationship started this early either. Like, I didn't realize it was from go here either.
Yeah, it was just adrenaline and animal magnetism. Mm-hmm. It's like, maybe it was just like, you should have stayed on the boat, find an empty cabin. Just get this done.
Yeah.
Like, she's gonna go to jail. If he had stopped her, he could have just locked her up then. Like, I'll see you in 10 to 20.
Sure. Last story.
The
Joker returns.
Yeah, Joker returns. I just want to point out in the opening panel, Joker's Chinese. He has a hatchet.
Does he kill anybody with the hatchet?
I guess not.
Because if he didn't kill anybody, he's not Chinese.
All right. Fair enough.
You could try. Only Chinese people kill people with hatchets, though. Unless he committed a murder with it. Recurring in this, Joker, again... Well, okay, first. Joker keeps a 2-part explosive in his teeth.
Yeah.
Like, he unscrews 2 separate teeth, and he makes a 2-part explosive to blow himself out of prison.
And he's only mad that they locked him up because he's smart.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, jail me, a man of my intellect. And it's like... They replaced the smart with crazy. Like, he should have just remained smart.
Well, he's smart because he has an under the graveyard secret lab.
Yes.
Which, what?
This is the kill. It wasn't from the first story.
This is the wild one.
This is
insane. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And only the Joker could have done it. First of all, before we do that, he makes his radio announcements again, and he
still don't understand.
No, me neither. But he signs off on all of them, and this one with "The Joker has spoken." He's like fucking Queel from Mandalorian. I have spoken. But he's going after the chief of police. Go ahead, explain.
Good for you. I still call him Ugnaught.
His name's Queel.
I know.
Explain how this person dies, please.
So what is it? The cop answers the phone, right?
The chief of police, yep.
And he's like, "What? I can't hear you. Speak louder." And then there's like a real bold italic Joker. It says Joker, right?
Coming from the phone, implying that the phone was very loud.
The cop collapses to the floor. He has the grin, the sign of the Joker, and the cop's examining the dead cop. So see there in his ear, a dart must have had that Joker poison on it. Sure, the Joker must have set it in the receiver. He blasted a word into it strong enough to set up vibrations that blew the dart into the ear. Clever guy.
Fuck, it doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna yell so loud something's gonna shoot out of this phone.
Right?
What?
Into your ear and poison you with a dart.
Also, he escaped last night? How did he do that? How?
Busy guy.
He's very busy.
Idle hands.
Industrious.
Idle hands.
He plans to steal Cleopatra's necklace. This is the third time this has come up. But Batman's there to stop him.
Everybody wants that necklace. Hell of a necklace.
Yep. Also, Ryder doesn't know what a mace is.
Right.
Because Joker's using a giant axe.
Yeah.
He says it's a mace.
I laughed out loud. I was like, that's like a two-handed battle
That's
axe.
very clearly an axe.
Yeah.
You wanna try a halberd maybe? Nope. Nope. It's definitely not a mace though. But don't worry, Batman gets knocked out again, and Joker escapes.
And so this is very early on, right? We haven't seen a lot of interactions. We haven't seen any interactions with Batman and Gordon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only been Bruce and Gordon.
Right? Like, they're cool. Mm-hmm. But you haven't really had, like, a public opinion of Batman.
Right.
Right? You haven't seen cops say anything about him, or, like...
If anything... no, if the cops is a mixed bag, because he allows himself to get caught, like, seemingly doing crimes, and like, I hate him. Or they go, wow, that's impressive, good job.
Right.
Thank God Batman saved us.
Well, like, overall, I would say positive, right? He's publicly saved the city a couple of times.
More or less.
Right?
Well, because even in the intros it says, the mysterious blah, blah, blah has begun gaining the reputation around the city.
Yeah, right. But, like... Batman being discovered knocked out, this cop immediately was like, I'm going to do what I always wanted to do and unmask his brother. It's like, you're an asshole. What are you doing?
Yeah, so he's knocked out, the cops show up, and this guy's like, I got to see who this guy is. And then Batman bat factors again and goes, ha-ha! And he beats the shit out of a bunch of cops. He immediately wakes up and beats up 2-3 cops.
Yeah.
Jumps out the window. Then Joker's going after a guy who's saying Joker needs to be stopped. He's just like, I don't like what you're talking about. I'm going to kill you. And again, cops everywhere. And this guy's like super, super nervous. And the cop's like, hey, don't worry, man. Like, everyone's here. You're good. Look, there's a deck of cards on the table.
Yeah,
I'm sure one of the guys left it for you. Go ahead, play it. Calm yourself down. It's just like, what? What? You're talking about...
The guy who leaves a calling card.
And this blows my mind.
And then the
incompetence.
The whole deck is Jokers.
Yeah, he starts to play solitaire. He cuts himself, and he sees that it's all Jokers. But the cards were sharpened, and poison was put on the edges. And like you said previously, no explanation how Joker did any of this. You just go, Joker did it.
He's magic.
And you just go, okay.
Magic.
Sure. There's another good quote in here. Batman has exposed himself.
That's indecent. Mm-hmm. Good thing Robin's not here.
Robin follows the Joker, and then... No, I'm sorry. They set a trap for the Joker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they get like a... Who do they because Bruce gives the idea to Gordon, and he's like, "Oh, that's a great idea." Ruby. They say he's going to go after Ruby because Joker's like really into jewels. Joker goes for it even though he thinks it might be a trap. Then he kills 4 cops. And he finds Robin on the roof, and just they this was great. Where is it? This. So Joker jumps onto another roof. Robin goes to jump after him, and then Joker just goes.
Yeah, he turns around and stiff arms him.
Like Robin's coming across, and Joker just pushes him back.
Yeah.
This needs to happen more often. Like, this is great.
You just turn around and once you get to the other side.
Yeah, just turn around and just go, no, you're not going to land.
Yep.
But Dick catches himself on a flagpole, and then Batman and Batman exposes himself. Batman and Joker fight, and Joker's like, "Oh, I can't shoot you, but I'll shoot this fucking guy up there." And then in the fight, Joker accidentally stabs himself in the chest with his own knife.
With his own knife. When did the tines on Batman's glove show up?
That is a good question. I don't know.
Because they weren't.
They weren't always there
when we started reading. And
I would look when those ears get a little more regular.
Yeah.
They're there. You got them there.
Yeah, maybe Batman #1. Maybe it was the add-on.
I don't know.
Because they weren't there in the early detective issues.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just noticed them now.
Yeah, I didn't. I wouldn't even think. I wasn't even looking at those. Yeah, they're there on the cover.
No, they're in the detective before.
But yeah, so Joker is dead, and they run away, and then the cops show up, and guess what? Joker's not dead.
Yeah.
The end.
They're inspecting his body. The end. Where's that other line too? I don't know who says it. Yeah, it was Batman. It's Mr. Joker. Mm-hmm. Mr. Joker, when I get through with you, you'll look like the deuce.
Don't know what that means.
What the deuce?
What the deuce?
Yeah. I was kind of curious. Like, #2? You're going to look like #2?
You're going to look like a poopy.
Shit when I'm #2? Like, one part torturous, old read. I gotta say, I had a lot more fun reading it, though.
I enjoyed a good amount of it.
Yeah,
it was just like I said, I had to take breaks. I couldn't, like, if I had to sit down and read that whole thing at once, I would have been miserable.
That was a lot, though. We picked, like, what, a good 14 issues?
I think it was like 15 or 16 stories. Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was quite a bit. But like I said, we only did like a third of the book.
Yeah, but we were trying to make it equate a normal graphic novel.
Sure, it would be equivalent of like 12 or so issues.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, we've been doing, a lot of indie graphic novels that
100%. I mean,
only equate to 5 issues.
And this is one of the longer ones we've done in quite a while.
Yeah.
So,
but at the same time, like, given like the 5-issue minis that we've read, and they're over and done, I feel like I got a lot of entertainment out of this.
Absolutely. I mean, you're talking about a combination of like the writing of the time, the art of the time, dealing with a character that you're intimate with already, and like learning early stuff that you don't necessarily know.
Yeah,
like
learning how much you don't know.
It's interesting.
Yeah,
like getting more context for a character that you love already. It helps, but like I said, small doses.
Yeah,
small doses.
I will absolutely continue to read this because the next detective issue has Clayface.
It's first appearance Clayface.
I want to see Catwoman have a costume.
Sure,
because I know her first costume is ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Her first costume, she has an orange dress with a red cape and wears like a mascot type cat head.
That sounds amazing.
It's goofy as well. Yeah, I totally want to read that. I want to read where the fiance disappears. Like,
sure.
I want to know the last mention of Julie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's a mixed experience.
Yeah, it's not like something I would absolutely sit here and be like, go read this book.
Unnecessary.
But like, if you're a Batman fan or you just like comic book history or you just want to see how absurd old comics are, like there's a whole heap of entertainment value here. Just for knowledge sake, for entertainment sake, for just for fun.
Yeah, not anytime soon, but I would like to, because they have collections like these for Wonder Woman and Superman. I would like to do the same thing for them. I'm curious to see how that goes.
I have always loved Dick Grayson. I've always even go back to watching the 60s TV show when I was younger. I was more of a Robin fan than a Batman fan because Robin's like
it makes sense.
Robin's the tie that binds, That's why I got mad in modern comics when they gave him like the origins in Gotham. Haley Circus was a traveling circus, and like as a little kid you can never be Batman. but you could be Robin, you know? So if you left it ambiguous, if you didn't tie him to any place,
Right.
then a kid in Ohio could think he's Robin.
Sure.
A kid in Brooklyn could think he's Robin. A kid in California could think he's Robin. You can imagine yourself in that role hanging out with Batman when you read these books. Like, oh, wow, it'd be really cool to be Robin.
Yeah.
You know? Look at all the cool shit he gets to do. He gets to drive the Batmobile. He sneaks out at night and doesn't get into trouble. He actually saves Batman's ass. Like, you know? Like, that was very intriguing and alluring to me. And in the New 52, they said that like Haley Circus like originated in Gotham. Grayson was from Gotham. He's part of the Talon bullshit. And I was just like, I fucking hate this.
Right.
No, not that the Talon stuff wasn't good.
Yeah,
All that
but
stuff
you
was good.
take away particular context.
Yeah. I was just saying, I didn't hate Snyder's Run. I didn't hate the Talons or the Court of Owls. I like the aesthetic of that shit quite a bit. It was just the tying Grayson to a permanent place that I disliked.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I would say if unnecessary, but if you're interested, it's worth it.
Yeah,
it's worth the read.
It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
I don't know if I'm going to finish it though.
I don't know if I would like want to finish it, but like I would definitely jump around. You know, get up, and get down. Like yes or no answer hard. Like no in between. Read this book or no read this book.
Oh God. Like I said, I'm split on.
We're here to recommend shit to people. We're here to tell
I know.
We're here to tell people do or don't. Like
I know.
It's so bad, don't.
I don't think. I would say yes, but like I feel like I would say there's caveats attached to that.
There can be caveats attached to it, but at the end of the day, did you benefit from reading this book? Did you get something out of it? Like,
yeah, I would say I benefit. Yeah, I'd say it was probably more positive than negative. Sure,
right.
sure.
So,
Then yes.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I there was more entertainment value here than it felt like. It didn't feel like a chore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Sure.
Go read this book.
Well, we gotta do the sign off first.
No, I know. I'm just saying my opinion. My opinion is.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. This is one of the longer reviews we've done in a long time since like we've kind of like condensed stuff we've made much shorter. This is about 3 times the length of what we normally do now.
I hope it wasn't too nightmarishly rambling, like, you know, because we were like
these were insane though. There was nothing but rambling that was going to happen.
Yeah.
If you want to get in contact with us, you can do that at thecomiccryptcast@gmail.com. Recommendations, questions, concerns, you know, whatever. Shoot it over there. And you can follow the store on Instagram and Facebook, and you can see when we get these kinds of collections in, if you're interested in any of them, because they've been putting these DC Finest out. They're doing like best of like decades, kind of. So they're picking time periods and rolling with those for different characters. So definitely worth checking those out if you have interest in Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, etc.
It's an insane amount of issues.
Like I said, it's broken down chronologically, so you can see how things came out.
Yeah.
It's not like grouped up by book. It is literal chronological release, which is very cool.
And we didn't get into too much like on the creator aspect of it, but obviously Bob Kane, Bill Finger, but there is a slew of other creative,
tons of others,
legends. Jerry Robinson. Just to get a little taste of those guys, those names that you hear in shops but don't necessarily familiar with their work. I would recommend that too.
But go read this book.
Go read this book.
We loading up the hearse, throw it in reverse. I come from the church of the Marvel Universe. Bodies getting stuffed in the bags like comics. The hardcore get it while the soft bitches vomit. I came to this earth on a radiated comet. Now the planet is in perilous danger because I'm on it. Fly super villain with the superpowers in me. Got the red issues and all my shit is minty. Body like Ben Grimm, suckers I be beating down. Look around and we be found chilling out in Eatontown. I be at the comic crypt stacking up the kryptonite. Doomsday and Superman every time I grip the mic. Dark Phoenix overloading, supernova, sunspot exploding. I'm the Punisher reloading Bobby Drake when he's frozen. Storm forming ominous clouds over the ocean. Working with Professor X to master my emotion. Have you posing in the box whether you know it or not. I'll easily bag your bitch like Logan did to Scott. Mr. Sinister plots when I administer shots to clone Gene from a jeans. Then this shit'll get hot like Inferno. Burn slow, humans are ash. God loves man kills in the days of future past. Now I'm working on a science lesson. Me and Brian Stratton, a rat in a cage who can't stop buying X-Men.
Like a fly.